Whether you're watching with family or friends at home, whether you're at the Legend or the Saltbox, or if you're one of the wives at Brad Moran's house, welcome and enjoy it. This is the gold medal deciding game. This will decide whether the boys that have just stepped onto the ice in the black and gold of the GMB Nottingham Panthers can do something no team from the UK has ever done before. The lowest ranked team left in the competition needs a point. This afternoon, Odense were leading 2-1 against the team from Kazakhstan. And with seconds to go, the six-skater ploy worked. And the team from Kazakhstan, Beberis Atirau, stuffed it in for a 2-2 tie. In overtime, there was about the same margin left on the clock, and they scored at the back post to take the points. So this is the only game that counts now. Panthers have 5 points. Rittner come into this one with 2. They can tie as if they win in regulation, but they'll have beaten us, so that means they take the Continental Cup. If Panthers get a point or a win, obviously we take the Continental Cup. Jeff Wars with me, Dan Green will be chipping in. This is Gary Moran. Welcome you all aboard the biggest ride of the Panthers' history in recent times. The Continental Cup decider, the final game of the Superfinal round. The home team about to come on at the other end of the ice from the Nottingham Panthers. But Jeff, this is a big one.
Oh, it is, Gary. You summed it up right there. Obviously a huge one. All the boys are all jacked up, and like you say, it's in our hands, and we're not going to leave it to fate here, and we need 1 point, but we obviously want the big win too.
Players to watch out for. You can't get past their netminder, Patrick Killeen. He was a 6th round Pittsburgh draft pick, 93.8% his Continental Cup save percentage. Big boy, 7 games in the AIHF. He was 180th overall. And also look out for the brothers up front. There's a pair of twins, Oscar Ahlstrom and Victor Ahlstrom. One wears 86, the other one wears 68. That's imaginative, swapping the numbers around like that.
Yeah. Who knows?
That won't be difficult to spot.
Well, I think
And
it'll be a lot
great
easier
shirts.
than all those names you're trying to pronounce these last 2 days.
And they wear grey shirts with orange trim, as if we needed any more incentive. All right, it's been a long, tricky road to get this far. We've covered thousands and thousands of miles, and Alex Nikiforik has probably matched us on his own over this weekend. He's been home for the birth of his lad. We're talking to him later in the show. He arrived back, he got up at 3 again this morning. He's got into the habit of that. He did that, well, we both did that on Thursday. The interview we've got later will unfold the whole story of how Alex got back. He watched the birth on FaceTime en route on the train.
Oh, jeez, I didn't hear that.
And then he got back today with a bit of a hairy car ride up from Innsbruck after flying in. So we've got that full story to come for you. We've got some interviews as well with Steve Lee. And I've also been talking to a guy called Angus, who's a neurobiology professor but also owns distilleries, and he's the boss of Odense. And we recorded that at the top of the mountain. That was the peak of our experience so far. Panthers looking for a peak in the club's history. The UK has never got close to this. 2010, Sheffield came 3rd. This organisation, Rittner, have given us a great week or weekends of hosting. They were formed in 1989. They've never won this before either. And it's time to go for gold with the black and gold GMB Panthers. I'm tingling.
Oh, I know you are. I'm pretty jacked up too, and I know the rest of the boys are. And I think we just got to obviously stick to our game plan here. Get the puck in, use our big bodies down low, shots to the net, and we'll be fine.
One name fans might remember, although it was at B&L level, Christian Borgatello, who's starting on defence, number 50 for the Italian side. Played briefly at Dundee for a season. He's an Italian international. But like I say, their real star player is the goalie, Patrick Killeen. A lot depends on him. And you could say the same about Mika Beekman for the Nottingham Panthers. But he's had an absolutely outstanding tournament so far. He's got to be a shoo-in for goalkeeper of the tournament, surely.
Oh, I'd expect so. Obviously, Mika's best goalie in our league back home, and he's been stellar, like you say, throughout this tournament.
The referees are from Canada and Finland, and the first draw goes the way of Buam. Throwing it out to the left wing, but it skipped off a skate, and Williams, who used to play here, sends it all the way back in. Killeen wasn't great on the stick handling there. Watch out for 27, Bob Cole as well for Rittner. He doesn't really play for them this year. I know you're not supposed to pick a player just to play in this tournament, but he played with them last year, and he's come back just for this tournament. He's not playing anywhere else, and he's eligible to play in the league, and that's what the rule says. That's why Jason Williams could play for them and now plays for us. 1 point will do it for Panthers. Jeff Brown tries the wrap round. It's in the feet. We've backhanded it back across. It's come out to point. Spanger tries the quick one. It clips off the skate of 17 Spinell. Finally, the referee blows off the glass. Face up in their zone.
It's a good start by the boys there. Brownie with a good shot there. He was going 1-on-4 there. Yeah. Obviously, there's a line change there, but good pressure.
Panthers leave it as it is. They'd only just changed on the fly. Spang and Lee on defence. Like I say, we're talking to Stephen Lee later. Carter, Brown and Ollie Bettridge up front. Panthers have it. Steve Lee with the blast. It's a pad save. It's loose, and Carts just couldn't get the backhand onto the rebound. It's behind the net now. It's back with Ollie Bettridge on a nice feed from Brown. They've worked it out though. They're coming down the right wing. Steve Lee comes across. The shot's high wide and not handsome. Trying to tee it up in the middle channel. Now the blue line wants to have a pop at goal. Takes his time, gets it across to the man we were talking about, Cole. Throws a soft one in, it's blocked by Steve Lee, and then he jacks it to the corner. Panthers have a chance to clear. Brownie can't get it out. Steve Lee goes the sensible route back to Dan Spang, the man with an Italian passport.
Gary, you're talking about this orange trim. Look at these orange helmets here.
Rittner keep it in. Larry's out there, the loom. Panthers ricochets around off Surtees skates, and then here's Alex Nikiforuk. New dad throws it on the diagonal. Farms goes looking for it, gets a piece of it. It's up in the air. It's knocked out of the air by Surtees, but they can't keep it in the zone. But Nikiforuk's having a look. Came down and had a skate. Texted the coach and said, Nicky's back. Thinking he'd say, oh, good job, well done getting him in. And he said, send him down, we're skating in half an hour. So he dragged him down here for a skate to get the legs going.
He's a trooper, that's for sure. Heart and soul player, and we're obviously glad he's back, and really happy for him and Trisha and baby Knox.
Vera comes out for his first action. Faust is on the right wing. His brother's in the team as well for Rittner. Learmakers and Dukes are the two linesmen, but it's a cast of the United Nations on the officials this weekend, so I wouldn't like to say exactly where they're from. One sounds like he's from the Netherlands.
Yeah. Almost Dims took a hit there. The guy almost seemed like he jumped a bit.
Yeah, he did. And it went onto the Panthers bench. Let's just say there isn't a referee from Slovakia. And Panthers are in their favourite black strip. See how it goes, and then might do something with his shirts. He's Dimon on the feed from McMillan. Panthers have got it in. It's deep in the zone. Lacko goes to try and win it. Rubs his man out. He's got the puck. Panthers have fed the front through Lindhagen. It's over the glass. It'll be delay of the game call. It went straight over the glass. The referee insists.
There we go. An early power play here. Ice is still in decent shape. See if we can take advantage of it.
2:37 gone. Well, I'll have to mention more of them at the face-offs. That's Taufera that's taken the penalty. Could quickly run through all their names. Try and get them all in the box. Hofer's out there. Roland Hofer. So Panthers foul play units on there. Williams, Farmer and Lawrence. Bounces already. Early doors. He's scrambling clear. Brad Moran goes back for the Panthers. Backhand from Steve Lee. He thought Williams was cycling up behind him. It didn't happen, but Williams backhands it across to him. Safe hands, and Panthers get it up. Farms carries it forward, loses it on a chip on the ice. Brad Moran gets it into the zone. Williams goes behind the net. Cole manages to slam it round the boards and clear. Bit of a collision between Cole and Jason Williams, former teammates in this competition last time around.
Yeah, I don't know. They got tripped up there.
1:18 to go on the power play for the Nottingham Panthers. Steve Lee through the middle off the skate. Jeff Brown couldn't dig it out. The ice looks so smooth and glassy at the start of a period, but it's already bouncing.
Yeah, it is.
Surtees carries it through the centre. Gets it in. Throws it to the corner, goes after it himself.
That was a late call there.
Well, he'd have missed the train. He'd have never got back for the birth of his first. He'd have missed the train. Still 58 seconds on the power play. Sertic, Brown, Lindhagen, Carter, and Nicky Furrock on the ice for Nottingham. Panthers win the draw through persistence and determination. Lindhagen chips it down the wall. Nicky Furrock goes after it. Lindhagen mops up, feeds it to the middle channel. Shot, goal! Panthers take the lead back. Carter, big goal for the Panthers. Power play goal, and it comes at 3:53.
What a play there. Lindy uses his speed up to Nicky, and Lindy picks it up here. Obviously finds parts in the high slot. Great shot once again. He showed that shot yesterday in the shootout, and he delivered again here early on in the first period.
Perfect start for the GMB Nottingham Panthers. 3:53 gone, power play goal. Panthers take the lead. Just to recap, a point's what we need to lift the Continental Cup for the UK. McGrattan uses his body, and that's a big body on Big Earn. Takes the puck, gets it in low. Rittner tried to bring it through. Remember, they know this ice better than anyone in the competition. This is home ice for them. They're used to its quirks. Dump it in off target. Blacko does that little backhand. Didn't come off. They got a shot, but in and out of Mika's lobster pot. Spanger's waiting for the cavalry. Panthers changed the forwards. Farmer's gone for the stretch pass. It doesn't come his way. Might now from Logan. Logan McMillan, it's tipped in, it's bounced. And Chris Lawrence, who had that entirely accidental collision with the goalkeeper yesterday.
Yeah, it's a big collision.
The boys have been going on about it. Shot comes in, it's long range. Mika picks that up like a cherry off the lower branches. Nice pass out to the right wing, Chris Lawrence. Panthers stay on side. Lawrence protects the puck. Gives it to Sertic. Sertic shoots and it flashes past the post.
Yeah, great play there by Sertic, sneaking down there. Good pass by Larry, just missed it though.
Jeff Dillon protects the puck behind the goal. Ollie Bettridge gets the wheels going right wing. Comes through the middle. Carter, the goal scorer, chips it in. Brown goes for it. The lines will be mix and match because not everyone's there, with Stephen Schultz being out injured. He just pulled the ball on his own. It's gloved and put down by Sertic. Carter stops it dead. Great control. Stick handles his way through. It's out to Brown. Brown chips it in. Goes past his man. He's getting help from Carter. Carter can't tie his man up. And Rittner get a chance to clear the zone. Look at that hustle from Ockbrook Ollie. Carter shoots again. They're not going to be listening. Low on the glove side is the preferred spot to aim for on this guy. He's a very big goalie. Stick in from Dimon. Spoils like the attack. You get another chance to dump it in. It's gone straight into the crowd. He was over halfway. Same guy, the guy that took the penalty. No penalty this time on Ivan Tefera. He was past halfway. Alex Nicky Furrock to take the draw for the GMB Panthers. Panthers lead by 1-0, 13:49 to go, first period. Steve Lee rags it all the way around. Comes 2 and beyond. And Spang. Strange icing call that, because both their player and our player both tried to play it on the boards and it bounced over them.
Yeah, we'll take it though.
Oh, of course. I like these lines right now.
Right now, that's what I was going to say.
Right now, they're on the Christmas card list.
We'll see, though.
Just a little Christmas card at the moment. Panthers fans making a noise. Jason Williams' shot squirts over to the corner. Hit Mr. Steve Lee. Oh, they tried to tee it up, and it's bounced over the blue line. Steve Lee has to dump it in, knowing his teammates are offside, but they come back on. Floating blue line in operation. Rick bring it up the right wing with Spinell. with a 6-1, half a dozen of the other behind the play. The puck's loose. Dan Spang ducks under the high stick, comes out the other side with it and dishes it off to Nicky Forrick. Nicky Forrick chips it in and goes for a change. D changes as well, at least one of them. Logan McMillan's still out there for Nottingham. Dan Spang's been replaced by Jeff Dimon. Offside call against the home side. We're not full. There's a big crowd in, but we're not full.
No, it is obviously the biggest crowd yet. Expected, obviously, with the home side. And obviously,
there were probably a few more in last night, being a Saturday night, because like us, preferably to be a Saturday night team. But in a gold medal game,
I know, yeah. Be full of Motor Point Arena, that's for sure. What does it hold here, anyways?
2,800 seats and 1,200 standing. And it's cold. The big long track speed skating rink outside is one of the fastest in Europe, and it's held European Championships, and the ice is glassy smooth. They give it away. Lindy picks it up. Logan McMillan throws it across to Dimon. Dimon was looking for a left winger, but it was a bit tight. Panthers tip it in, Lakovitz. We're approaching the halfway mark of the period, so you can't blame Coach Nielsen for instructing his boys to swing to a bit of a dump and chase game plan on this surface. Panthers putting the forecheck on, trying to win the puck deep in enemy territory. Lawrence and Farmer working together. Lawrence has it now. He's under pressure. Not too much pressure that he can't get it to Farms. Farms gives it back.
Their D-man can't
They're protecting well. He's the little body, Nicky Furrick. Lawrence to Farmer. Farmer spins and shoots, and the keeper just hangs on to his own rebound.
Great play there. Obviously great puck possession there, and obviously Larry found Farms in the slot. Great quick turnaround shot by Farms.
Well, Hofer wasn't doing a great job for the defense there for Rittner. Using their bench at the moment. The same guys are coming out virtually every other shift, or some of them. You've got the full roster, icing against them. 11:32 to go first period. Panthers lead by that Matt Carter power play goal.
Yeah, I don't know the roster, if they got maybe quite a few young guys that aren't playing, or sort of what it is.
But barely a scratch.
Yeah, either way, let's tire them out down low.
We've got 5 imports and a lot of Italians. And then you get dual nationals that count in Italy as Italian.
Yeah.
A couple of sets of brothers, though. We're at the wrong angle. I'm not going to pick fault with it.
Yeah.
Sprooks takes the chance to sit. Brothers Costner are on the ice, and the brothers Ahlstrom are on the ice for the home side. Change one on the fly now behind. Panthers throw it forward, it's picked off by Costner. Chips it into the corner, goes on a chase. Steve Lee wins it easily. Jason Williams gets it up the boards, but only as far as point. Bounces and hits their own player. One of the Ahlstrom brothers, it's gone out. Deflected, so it came off their stick. Oh no, he's saying he's gone straight over the glass.
Oh geez, I don't know about that. You get a good look at that, Gary?
No, one of our Italian cameraman friends has a big elbow.
Just the replay here. Hard to tell.
Their players did put their arms up straight away. So it's a power play opportunity with Ollie Bettridge in the box for delay of the game at 9:06. It's a power play opportunity for an equaliser for the home side. Panthers win the draw though. Dan Spang loses control, then regains it, chips it to the wall, goes after it himself, tries to backhand it with Loon shaping up for a breakaway. The big shot comes in and Mika makes the big save. Cole tries the big shot, there's a rebound and Panthers get it away. Daniel Tudin is leading the charge for the Rittner team. Oh, Larry fans on it, gets a better chance and throws the pizza all the way down to the far end. Rittner wants it back on the left wing. He's not got it. Costner's poke checked.
Great force there by Mo and 30.
They're hustling them, aren't they?
Yeah.
Forcing them into snap decisions that aren't going their way at the moment. We're halfway through the penalty kill. Morgatello, the captain and veteran, oldest D-man on the team, is at right point, hoping to get a feed. Standing still though, he's not moving his feet, so his forwards don't want to give it to him. He's now moved to centre ice and Panthers get a chance to clear. And he's not tall enough, Hofer, to catch that.
Yeah,
it's not your height. Could have done with borrowing a couple of feet off you there. 30 seconds to go on the penalty kill. Another giveaway by the home side. The ice doesn't suit them any more than it suits anybody else, does it?
No, exactly. You think they'd maybe have a little advantage there, but if the ice is bad, the ice is bad.
And we've got intelligent hockey players that have adjusted to this all weekend long. Oh, Lindy Neely steals it. Sprooks gives it back over to Ebner. Ebner sends the forwards in. Oh, the guy tries to tip it in, Spinell, and it hits his own foot. And Lacko's all over him like a rash.
Great pressure there by
Panthers get their man back. Betteridge, young Ollie Betty goes to the boards and gets over, and big Brian McGrattan comes on in his place. 8:40 to go first period.
Great pressure. Everyone's just in sync out there right now. It's looking good.
Now, can they do something down the left wing? Cole with a long-range effort after jumping forward. Mika Vietman gets it. I think 17, Spinell was saying, "Are you all right, Meeks?"
Yeah, he did not mean to get in there.
And Farms just said, "I don't care how friendly you're being. Grazie." He wasn't saying ciao.
Get out of here, eh?
He was saying, "Get out of here, mama." Confusing all down on the ice, but the stick comes in, and then Ollie Bedridge bats it to the corner. Fight it through the crease and out the other side. Dimon gets a chance to pick it up. Ahlstrom in the corner, hustling and bustling. Dimon trying to seal him up. Jeff Brown comes in to seal his man. You feed it to point, looking for the long-range effort. There's traffic in front of Mika. He's down, the puck's loose. It's squirted behind the goal line. Ebner tries to make a screen of himself. Well, he threw it harmlessly in the middle, and then Panthers clear.
Got it out.
Costner making a nuisance of himself and Spinell. Three sets of brothers, which could account for me thinking they're on the ice more often than they are. Good check-in, forechecking by the Panthers. It frees the puck up once again. 7 minutes and 11 seconds. On this period, Steve Lee fires it through the middle. They read it well. Morgatello, the captain, turns it back.
Way
Chris
to get
Lawrence
back by
makes him
Larry
end.
there. Great back
Panthers get it to neutral ice. Less than 7 minutes to go first period now. Surtage to Lee. Lee up the boards. Nice little backhand from Brian McGrattan.
Nice
Lindy
play.
gets the feet going, takes it himself, shoots low. Sticked upstairs. Doesn't quite reach the netting. Lindy knocks it out baseball style. Oh, and then the sharp pass from Steve Lee hits the back of Lindy. It's left the puck behind Panthers' net. Brian McGrattan needs to go back into his own zone. He backhands it round. Oh, wicked bounce off a bad piece of stanchion. Panthers mop it up though. Dan Span.
I love that.
It should be from a spaghetti western, shouldn't it? If they filmed them somewhere near here. Dan Span. Two-gun Dan Span. Ofer throws it to the forwards. Backhanded in. Mika deals with it, but there's a rebound, and Mika deals with a rebound shot as well. But Millen gets in there and makes his presence felt.
Yeah.
All over one of the Ulstrums.
I don't know what number he is, but he's a little rat out there. Anyways, good save by Mika there.
Actually, it wasn't one of the Ulstrums.
No?
Oh, it was Tommaso Traversa. That's how you get across the road, isn't it? Tutti fare. That's the word of the weekend. My opposite number taught me tutti fare. It means you do everything. I'm the tutti fare, she said. Jason Williams got a piece of it, but they've still brought it forward. They've stick-handed it across. Spinell shoots. Mika. Little stick comes in from Tommaso Traversa. Mika covers up the puck after it juggled up his body. 5:26 to go, first period. Panthers lead by a goal to nil.
You're right, though, Gary. It does seem sort of like the game plan is to sort of shoot low on this big, lanky goaltender. A couple of the past good opportunities have been sort of going low on the far right side.
Yeah, he had a cup of coffee in the IIHF, but no more than that, although he was a 180th overall, 6th ranked after. Panthers work it forward. Late hit comes in on Lacko. Referee just turns and looks away. But that's fine. If they can do that, we can do that. That's the theory. Panthers really chip it in the corner. Captain Bogatello, he takes the hit. Panthers nearly won the puck. Chris Larry Loon Lawrence. He's got more nicknames than he's got real names. Farmer comes back and gives it to the D. Sertage goes D to D. But even that D to D play has to be thought through by the Panthers on this surface. Jeff Brown takes the hit, gets it in low. Hofer spins and turns and gives it back. Matt Carter's going to be called for the challenge on Bogatello.
Bit of an embellishment, sort of a dive on that end too, but
15:29 the time on the clock. Hooking's the call.
big kill here for the Panthers to finish off the period. 4:31 left.
Yeah, there'll be 2.5 minutes left if we get through this. Cole and Ebner on the blue line looking for the bombs. Tudin at centre. Traverso on the right wing. Here's Cole, staying in our hotel actually. Tip all the way through, but now the other side. He's trying to wing it in the corner. Span gets it round, but Tudin can go and get it. Panthers working this left channel, trying to get a piece of it. Tudin goes back, and Span up the boards. Cole hasn't got control. Panthers got it to neutralise.
Good job by Lindy battling that out at the blue line.
Jason Williams nearly took control. He goes for a change, so does Lindhagen. 2 sets of fresh legs come on. Spinell tries to carry it in. Span gets his frame in front of him. The puck runs to the corner. Span gets it round. Steve Lee gets a piece of it, runs around the shelf. They've kept it in, stick in, it hits the netting. Good stick from captain Brad Moran. Scored 2 goals in the Odense game.
Yeah, he's been playing great all tournament, all weekend long here.
Real captain's role.
Yeah, for sure using that experience here tonight in this big championship game.
Wife and kids watching back home in Westbridge can be proud of him.
Most definitely.
They win the draw though, they got a chance to shoot. Oh, but he just flashes the leather, as they say. Eddie the Eagle, our normal commentator on home games, would be just enthused by that, wouldn't he? He loves his fellow country.
He did it right though. He didn't go over the top like that goaltender yesterday.
Big blast, block. Larry's got a chance. Backhand, just couldn't get enough on it to get it forward to Lakovitz. They did get over the blue line, so they are on side. Halfway through the power play. Oh, it bounces kindly for them. One of the Ulstrums. Panthers trying to chip it past the other one. It's come back out to the captain, who drew the penalty. Borgatello. Now he's got a chance to shoot. He shoots without looking. There were bodies in the way. Man at the back door, and they have to score. And they don't. How did they miss? That's a replay and a half to watch. One of the Ulstrums. I thought he was going to be an all-star. And he misses it. They did open it up and get to the back door. Blocked by Dimon, thrown down the ice by Surtees. Both deep, both forwards go for a change. Last 15 seconds of the kill. Well, apart from that one lapse, which should have been punished, it's been a good kill.
Yeah, it has been.
Too many men.
Nice. Good eye, Gary. Yeah, I think that one just rolled on him. Like you say, he basically had an empty net there. But obviously we'll take that break.
17:26, 4 seconds to go on the power play. They got lucky on the rebound. They got it to the back door.
That's why it sort of got popped out, lost coverage, because it went off the stick to the guy, and then obviously the other guy was open. But
he's still going to go back to the bench and think I missed this. Yeah. Delay the game then, 4 seconds of 4-on-4, face off in their zone, and then Panthers will end on a power play. And what happened last time we had a power play, Jeff? What?
Oh, we scored. See another one.
So Carter comes onto the ice, Costner gets past him. Panthers trying to win possession, they got the extra man, puck's loose. They do well, they get it back to the D bides his time, gives it to Costner, Costner gives it to Bob Cole on defence. Long range effort off the backboards, off the back of the net, and out front Steve Lee has it now. Panthers can try and get it forward. But with the state of the ice in the last 2 minutes of a period, there's not going to be too much pretty play. Williams to the front, Brad Moran goes to the backhand, it's still loose on the rebound. Panthers get it back to Steve Lee. He has a luck, he can't get the shot away. Can Williams to the front, and it's steered just past the far post by Chris Lawrence. It's gone over straight off the guy. They're saying it deflected.
Oh, a couple of great chances there.
Panthers are arguing it deflected off his stick, not that it was a penalty. Yeah. They're arguing it should be a face-off in their zone. 1:49 to go on the period, 1:16 to go on the power play to Nottingham. Dan Spang looking for a seam to get it in. It goes around the shelf. It rides up on that shelf a lot, doesn't it? Anyway, Panthers have worked some possession. They've got some control. Lindhagen gives it to the blue line. It bounces over Spang's stick.
There's that ice.
Inside, Mark Carter gives it to Jeff Brown. Jeff Brown plays strong, gets the backhand out to Nicky Forrick. Nicky Forrick having a look. Carter, Spang fakes the shot. Lindhagen takes the shot, pad save, rebound. Matt Carter gives it back to Lindy. Lindy to Spang, back to Lindy, right across. Nicky Forrick. The passing's working. Lindhagen shoots. Keeper doesn't know where it is. Deflected and went upstairs.
Good movement there. Actually surprising with the ice conditions. A couple good
passing by the Panthers on the power play, Dan Green, considering the state of the ice.
Yeah, great power play. Obviously, it jumped over Spanger's stick there, but Lindy moved up onto this power play, and he's knocking it around. Him and Nicky knocking it around. A couple of great shots by him.
And just before the face-off, Stephen Schultz, how sick are you to be missing this one?
Yeah, it's definitely not a great watch from up here, but the boys are going to be playing hard, and I think they got a pretty good grasp on the game right now.
Surtees had a good grasp on the puck. He jumps up, gets possession, takes it to the corner. They get the man back in 20 seconds. There's a hook. Neither referee gives it. Back referee changes his mind and gives the hooking call. 17 seconds of 5-on-3. Mika didn't even get to the bench.
He had to call that one. You're right. I don't think he wanted to call it, but it was pretty obvious that he had to.
He was reluctant, but then he remembered there was a supervisor watching what he's doing. Big brother's watching you. Well, he's a guy called Brett. He's originally Canadian. He's an ex-referee. But we'll call him Bro. 17 seconds, that's long enough on a 5-on-3. Panthers have possession just. Nicky Forrick in a tangle. Oh, linesman's blown it down. He's throwing Jeff. No. Must have been Larry on the draw. Brad Moran making the point. They want the clock reset into 17 seconds and 2 minutes. And 50 seconds on the period. Now it's Nicky Forrick to take the draw when they finally sort the clock out. They'll just, what they'll do, folks, is they'll drop the puck and not start the clock for 2 seconds. There you go.
Yeah,
and now the clock's good. It's not always easy with the technology. You can put a man on the moon, but you can't sort a couple of seconds on the clock. Right, they're getting a man back in 4 seconds. Panthers haven't got the shot away. To the back door, shot, pad save. They get 1 man back. Panthers still have 100 seconds of power play, 5-on-4. Spang fakes the shot, has a look. They're handling the puck well. See, Jason Williams just tried to one-time that on the setup and it didn't work, couldn't tee it up. Spang sets it up. Williams with a one-timer. Hits the outside of the netting. Larry collects the rebound. Nicky Furrick can't get control to get a backhand shot away. Circles and has a luck. Clock's running down on the period to Nicky Furrick. He blasts. Oh, and he wasn't sure where it went, but he saved it. Will they get one more shot away? As the hooter goes, it's deflected and it hits the bar on the diving backhand attempt from Chris Lawrence. The period's over, but it's been a good period for the G&B Nottingham Panthers.
Yeah, it really has. Obviously, a couple great opportunities there to finish off the period there. And I guess the good thing about that is we have a minute 10 power play time to start the second period on some fresh ice.
That could be key, the fresh ice at the start of the second period. Panthers handled the puck well on the rough ice. It just gets so rough if you haven't watched our earlier broadcast from Rittner in the glorious countryside of Brennan. As we look at some of the replays, there's the goal
big goal from Percy there.
Carter. Magnum PI, look at that moustache. Mamma mia, look at that moustache. He pulled the trigger there.
He's hot, he's hot. A great play there.
Yeah, it was a good spin and shot from Farms.
Yeah, give their goalie credit. He made some big saves.
Save. But the ice, I was going to say, it's just cutting up. It's chipping.
Yeah.
There's snow on it. There's chips on it.
Pucks
It just gets
off
rough.
sticks.
It's because it's so cold. Oh, there's Farms throwing the guy out as he's apologising for popping into the office without an appointment.
Yeah, here's that one just rolled on.
Yeah, rolled on him. Should have been 1-1, but that's where we like the ice.
Yep.
We like that ice at that moment in time. Brad Moran's backhand attempt dealt with by Killeen. And there was that redirect by Chris Lawrence. Again, if it had got to him a bit quicker, I think he would have handled it better. We've got a series of interviews coming up for you. Panthers lead by a goal to nil. Matt Carter on the power play. Panthers need a point to become the first UK team in its 20-year history to lift the Continental Cup, which is actually a shield. So I think we're going to the Alex Nicky Furrick interview first. I know that's the one you want to see because Alex is a warrior. Alex is a hero. Alex went home for the birth of baby Knox. And then he got on a plane this morning and he's come back to us and we found a way to get him here. So here comes a very interesting interview with Alex, and in a moment I think it's Steve, and then we might be talking to Angus from Odense. But we start with number 9, Alex Nicky Furrick. Well, after about 3 days of constant travelling and a newborn baby along the way, Alex Nicky Furrick rejoined us in Rittner this morning and looking forward to the big game.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's been a whirlwind, It started Thursday night, Friday morning. We got home, spent a little time with Knox and Trisha, and got back here today. So it's been an unbelievable journey, and we'll definitely be sharing that story a few times.
Well, that story, you've just summed it up in about 2 sentences. It deserves a few chapters, doesn't it, in a book? So let's rewind the tape for the fans back home, back to Thursday night into Friday morning.
Yeah, I got a call from Trish around 3 in the morning. She thinks that it's pretty imminent. So calls the midwife. Midwife kind of laughed her off. I come knock on your door, say we're doing this. Got a call again saying it's happening, so she was going. So we got the wheels in motion, me and you, and hopped in the car. A little foggy, little snowstorm. Decided.
Yeah, but even before that, Alex, you had to knock on the door a few times because it was tap, 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 tap. And then I thought, you know what? That could be my door. And then I thought, well, if it's my door, who's knocking? Oh, it could be Nicky.
Yeah, no, I was trying not to wake everybody else in the hallway up, but you're scared. You don't want to knock too loud, but you don't want to knock too soft. And it took me a good 5 minutes to get Gary up, but thank God he's a light sleeper. We got him going.
Yeah, I am. So then we jumped in the car to get you down to Bolzano station. My favourite moment came just not halfway, but getting on for about a quarter of the way down the mountain when you said to me, "You got my passport, haven't you?" Because I'd been at the passport registration control, and the answer was.
Yeah, he said I got it in a real safe spot on my desk in the hotel room. Thought we'd do a quick U-turn in the middle of the mountain. Can't see anything but each other, giggling like little schoolgirls, and turned around and went back and grabbed the passport.
It wasn't that bad a journey. I mean, there was fog, there was snow, there were hairpin bends, but it was pitch black, so we couldn't see the drops on the side of the road.
Yeah, you didn't see anything below you, so that was positive. But no, it was an unbelievable journey. We got it. We had a couple of laughs, and we got our way down the mountain. A few hairpin turns, got into old Balzano Station, which was open yet closed. There was nobody there. So snuck on the train because I couldn't buy a ticket. Got on the train, and then it was FaceTime video for the whole way there without a cell phone charger, begging people on the train to lend me their power, and watched Trish give birth to Knox over the video. Watched her cut the umbilical cord and the whole deal. It was unbelievable. I can't explain. It was pretty surreal.
So you got to Innsbruck, you got a plane back to Gatwick, and then you got back up to Nottingham. You spent some time with them, and then you got another call, or at least a text from us saying, no pressure, but it could be a big game on Sunday night.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it was nice to get there. You know, obviously life happens, so I was just happy to be there for what I could be, and got the message from yourself and Clarkie, and no, there was no pressure to come back. Obviously, everybody's been unbelievable. You know, management, coaches, players, fiancés, girlfriends, everybody's been amazing. The fans, it's been a blessing. But no, obviously talked over Trish. Her mom and dad are here, so I think that helps. And they're both, fairly healthy so far. We haven't had any real hiccups. So she just said, go do it. I mean, how cool would it be to win a championship? And I think, she thinks, and I think too, Knox would appreciate that one day and be a good story to tell. So got the ball rolling yesterday, and then it led us to this morning. Nice 3:30 a.m. start with old Rodney Rouse, and got to Birmingham and flew back to Innsbruck, and that's where the story gets better. Met Klaus Andretti.
Yeah, before you got to Klaus Andretti, real name Klaus Ramosa, our new Bezzy friend over here in Italy. About 20 phone calls to track Mike down from the best travel, and he sorted the flight out. And then, as you say, Rodney got you to the airport. Early start for you. You get to Innsbruck, bang on time. And Klaus is waiting there, or not waiting there, for about 10 minutes, then turns up in the orange jacket we told you to look out for, and the Continental Cup sign. And then he jumps in his big BMW, and he drives like the Italians drove over past me when I was coming back up the mountain.
Yeah, you don't want to mess with Klaus. I mean, bless him. He was unbelievable. Like, what a guy. But I have not been in a car going that fast in quite some time. 200 the whole way here. I think he set the record for the speed to get here, going up the hairpin turns up the mountain, passing people, honking at people, waving at people. Pulled over for a quick photo shoot for me to see the mountains and everything. I mean, we did it all today. Italian coffee. No, it was unbelievable. So thanks to Klaus, and got here in time for pregame skate, which I wasn't knowing I was getting out there for. So that was good.
Yeah, you walked in the hotel door. I texted Coach and said, Nicky's here. He said, well, bring him down. Skate's not for half an hour.
Yeah, we got down there and loosened up a bit. So looking forward to this pregame nap here right about now.
All right, but let's hope it's all been worthwhile. And it would be nice to lift a championship for you in the week of Knox's birth.
Oh, of course. I mean, we're here now. I mean, you got to be a professional. I think anybody would treat it the same way. I mean, we're here to win. This is a huge game. I mean, if it's arguably not the biggest game for the GMB Panthers in a long, long time. So we're here to win. I hope to contribute any way I can. I'll do my best. Like I said, the fans, the management, the players, everybody's been so unbelievable about it. But, we want to win. That's a must. And, of course, that would make it all a lot better. Knox would be pretty proud.
We wish you well and love to Trish and the baby.
Thank you so much. Thanks, everybody. It's been unbelievable. It's been amazing.
Well, we've been catching up in the intervals with a few of the guys throughout the three webcasts from Rittner here at the Continental Cup. It's time for GB International Steve Lee to join us. I particularly wanted to talk to you, Stevie, because we had that fantastic centre ice hit from you. And I'm told by my opposite number in Norden's that the guy still got a head ringing like a bell, and he's probably got a concussion.
It's always nice to get a bit of contact in there. I mean, he cut right back into me, and you don't often see that playing in the Elite League. Guys tend to give you the outside of the shoulder, so you don't have the opportunity to step up there. So yeah, I enjoyed it.
It was a big hit.
Yeah, felt it too.
And it was a big game from you, because it wasn't just that hit. You had a game that went well for the duration, if you see what I mean.
Yeah, I think I played well. A lot of the guys played well too. I mean, it was a good team effort. I mean, good shutout.
Sorry, I'm not laughing at you, Stephen. I'm laughing at the posing from Lakovic on the next balcony. Thanks. Yeah. The public don't want to see that, Lacko. But it's been a good tournament. That was a good game.
Oh yeah, it was. I mean, we shut out. Meeks played unbelievable, made some huge saves. Both games we've played have been strong defensive games, and we've took our chances when they've come.
And then we've gone into this, the final day, at least with our destiny in our own hands.
Yeah, definitely. Everybody has to show up today. It's always hard playing a 3-3, but it's the same for every team. So guys will be ready and excited to play.
Now, you get to do quite a bit of travelling, GB International, Panthers. We're not averse to the odd road trip, and some long road trips and what have you. Is that one of the the perks of the job, if that's the phrase?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, you get to tick off lots of places that you wouldn't normally go to, and I mean, look at the view here. It's definitely nice. It's a lovely little town. So
this is a good place to visit. Any bad places that you've played?
ooh, none really spring to mind. Poland was a tough one in juniors, under 18s. There wasn't much going on there. Food wasn't great. Anywhere where the food's good, I'm normally okay.
Well, food-wise, we haven't done bad on this Continental Cup journey this year.
No, they've taken really good care of us at this hotel.
This one's been really good. The one in Denmark was really good. Spain wasn't as good, but they did their best. They had all the teams there. That's a tough catering ask, isn't it, to cater for 3 visiting teams?
Well, you've got everybody. Everybody likes different foods as well, so it's tough to please 22 guys. So they've done a great job.
And I think it's helped here at the Hotel Schonblick that the guy used to play for the local team 13 years ago, so he's got a feeling for ice hockey, and there's some ice hockey memorabilia on the walls and stuff like that.
Yeah, I mean, anybody that's played the game will know more about it, know what guys want to do, when they want to eat, etc., etc. So yeah, they've taken great care of us here, and it's a lovely hotel.
And on our other interview during today's webcast, I was talking to Alex Nikiforuk, and they didn't mind the fact that I got locked out in the early hours twice and had to get them out of bed to get back in for various reasons.
Yeah, I've heard that was a tough travel day for Nicky, but congratulations to him and his wife Tricia.
And hopefully we're going to be saying congratulations to everyone in the black and gold today.
Hopefully, fingers crossed.
We're back on the top of Ritter Horn because I wanted you to meet Angus. Angus is the boss of the Odense Bulldogs, depending on which way you want to mention it. We're getting quite close. We're going to have to stop meeting like this.
I know, it's terrible.
We keep meeting at Continental Cup events. You were our hosts in the last round,
right?
And
yes.
you came through to the final with us.
Yeah.
But it was a fun story for those of us on the outside that you suddenly became the boss, didn't it? Because on the morning of the tournament, you gassed the general manager, and suddenly you and Thomas, the team manager, had a 4-day event to organise.
Yeah. Well, it's a bit sad circumstances, but the point of fact is that Thomas and the guys had it all arranged. So everything was there, so I really didn't have to do anything. I had to be there to represent the company, if you like. But it went smoothly. I'm sure you'll agree it went all right.
Oh, it was fantastic.
Yeah.
We had a great time. And then yesterday we beat you 2-0 in the first game.
Don't remind me.
What was the first goal like?
Terrible. It was one of these hoppy, bouncy, pucky things, and nobody likes them.
Yeah.
But we said to the not the team, but the guys behind the team, it's like whoever gets the first goal, that's the one that's going.
It was a close game, and both teams were going for it for 60 minutes.
It was a good game. It was an excellent game. It was end-to-end hockey. It was fast. It was really, really good. Yeah.
And Brad Moran did get that touch on, as Matt will tell you, our cameraman, I like to call it, that electric mouse on the kitchen lino.
Exactly, yeah.
All right. So, obviously you haven't got a Danish accent.
No.
It's because you're from Edinburgh.
I'm from Edinburgh, yeah.
He's worth being a good mate of, because as well as ice hockey, he runs a whiskey company. Select Whiskey.
Select Whiskey.
2 distilleries, 10 posh shops.
10 posh shops, 2 distilleries, and hundreds of different whiskies.
And
single malts.
Single malts, and that's not it. He's actually a professor of biology. Go figure that one out.
Neurobiology.
Neurobiology.
So I know how you think, Gary.
All right, one last quick word. It's great that they brought us up here.
Fantastic, yeah. I've never been up here, actually. I've been in the Alps quite a lot, skiing and stuff, but I've never actually been here, so it's beautiful. It's great that they've taken the time to do this. Yeah.
Do you ski?
I do, yeah.
Okay, well, you ski. I'm going to get the gondola.
Chilly white.
We were talking at the top of Rittner Horn, 2,700 feet. Here at the bottom, Tweedledee and Tweedledum are on the bench again.
Oh, yeah, there they are.
Phil Rippon, the physio. See if we can get a thumbs up from Phil. There's the thumbs up. Can we get one from Dentist Andy? Yeah!
There we go. They're
Look
ready
at
to
him.
roll.
Oh, they're looking great these days. Matt Carter's power play goal at 3:53. They're watching us in North America, Jeff. They're watching us across Europe. They're watching us in the UK, all over the UK.
Yeah, exactly.
They're watching us in London. Ciao Bella, ciao Bo. Grandad says hi. And here come the GMB Nottingham Panthers for period 2 of the Continental Cup Superfinal final round robin game. And Panthers have 70 seconds of power play to come. And the ice isn't great at any time because of the temperature in the building.
No. But if there's a time to have a power play, it's right now.
This is it. Seconds there, working the D. Panthers, of course, in black now, playing left to right here at the Rittner Arena. Opened in 1989.
Really?
It could be my favourite rink in Europe in about 40 minutes of ice hockey time. It could be an absolute storming rink. There's Kartsy's goal. And the Magnum lookalike turns around to celebrate. So the officials are on the ice, the two linesmen and the Finnish and the French-Canadian referee. They're just waiting for 28 seconds to count down on the clock. I never get this when everyone's ready and there's a few seconds left on the clock.
Yeah,
and everyone
I know.
wants to play. It's not like we're live on the telly anyway.
We got let out.
Well,
early.
we are, but you know what I mean. We're not on a live broadcast on Italian national telly and they're waiting for the adverts to finish or anything like that. But we are webcasting to the fans of Nottingham Panthers and the fans of ice hockey the world over. Here we go. Period 2. Panthers lead by a goal to nil. They're on the power play. Second attempt, they win the draw. Andy Sertage. See how smooth the puck is running just at the moment. Farms off the circle, turns it inside. Jason Williams takes it into the zone. Gives it to Lawrence, gives him it back. Sertage is sent the channel looking for a snapshot. Williams walks in and shoots it, hits the keeper and goes upstairs and comes back down off the shelf. Right to the front, Panthers jam it home! Chris Loon, Larry Lawrence on the rebound. It looped right up into the air. It came back down with snow on it. And then Larry knocked the snow off as he knocked the puck in the back of the net. Yeah. 24 seconds gone, second period. Panthers double the lead.
What a play there. Right time, right place. Here it is on the replay. Willie obviously with a big shot. I think some of the players thought it sort of hit the mesh, but it bounced down, and obviously Larry right place, right spot, and put in the back of the net.
Well, I think he comes down and bounces straight on the shelf.
Yeah, it's hard to see from up here, but either way, we got the goal, and we're up 2-0.
And then Panthers hustled and bustled it to the front of the net. 2-0 Nottingham. A point would lift the trophy. Long way to go. Ollie Bettridge goes to keep it live, sends it all the way around to Jeff Brown. Jeff Brown, it jumps over his stick, tipped into the Panthers bench, deflected, it'll be a face-off neutralised. 46 seconds gone. What a start to the second period.
Yeah, great start. And like you say, though, lots of time left. We got to keep pressuring these guys and keep shooting the puck.
And look how the boys have celebrated. They want this. They've wanted this.
They do.
You know, we've had to play 9 games.
Yeah.
Others have played 6.
Lots of travel.
And then you have to win something last year just to qualify for it. It's a long road to haul, this one.
Well, it's never been done, right?
So it's never been done before. Grattan sends it right round. Lakovic sends it back. It goes past Lindargen, but McGrattan spins and turns away from his man, takes it round the back, brings it out front, can't quite pull the trigger on the wraparound attempt.
Great chance.
Still pressure on Tudin, though. Lindhagen's got the puck back. Tudin tries to win it back. Lindhagen tries to win it off him. Finally, the Italian side brings it forward with Spinell. Traversa loses out, then picks a pocket. Panthers get it forward again. Here's Brian McGrattan. He's going to shoot. Hits the chest of Killeen.
Great shot by Gratz there.
Wasn't sure where it was. Good stick in from Dimon as poke checked it. Panthers fired it forward. It was just about 6 inches too far, right below us from the TV gantry. To Jason Williams to collect control, but Panthers are trying to win it back. Brad Moran loses out. Tudin gets it across. It's in the feet of Ed 2. He just falls over. All on his own. Dropped off for Nicky Forrett. Nicky Forrett tries to drop it off. Worth trying it early doors when the ice is still good. Panthers have stolen it. Brad Moran. Round the boards to Dimon. Dimon has a look inside. Jason Williams tries to repay the favour and turn it inside. And they brought it down the ice and backhanded it into the zone through number 15, Costner.
Oh, great play by Mac. Take a hit to make a play, and he's still going.
Jason Williams cleverly just let it run, and it was bouncing, and Nicky Forrett looked like he was gasping for oxygen when he whacked that one. But he literally just whacked it to buy the time to get to the bench.
He's a little tired. He's running on adrenaline, though.
there should be some of that. As we said in the interview, what a way to celebrate the birth of your firstborn.
Oh,
He won a
exactly.
championship in the week of his birth. Mika makes absolutely certain and punches that up into the netting with the blocker. Nearly 3 minutes gone, second period. Panthers on the road to glory at the moment, lead by
Here's
2
Graz
goals
here.
to
It's a
0.
great shot there. Almost found her top shelf left side there.
Big goalie though, covers a lot of the net. Doesn't have to come out far to leave very little of the netting to shoot at. They've sent it back in, but they've got players offside. And the players are going down. 2 Alstrom brothers, both struggling. One of them went flat on his back. Steve Lee over halfway, fires it in, fires it round. Good tactics. Coaches have got it right so far. They've capitalised on 2 power plays, Panthers. Carter
The
in the
ice right
first.
there, yeah.
Carter in the first. And Larry Lawrence in the second. Fed the back door, but Mika slides across. Poke comes in from Jeff Brown. Carter goes to help in the corner, but bounces and hobbles. They've got it back. Close range. Mika's covered it up, has he? No, the net's up. Well, I don't know what he was waiting for, because the net at the back was about 4 feet up in the air.
Yeah.
Mika's leaning on one side, looking at him, saying, I don't know
He'll
what
keep
he
it out
said.
of the net, even if the net's off
See,
the...
it might be the Finnish ref, so he don't say something to him in his own language, because he'll understand. Have to teach him some Geordie for that. Some Billingham banter. Cole sneaks in, but they don't win the draw. And Panthers fire it round and get it out. They can't play it till everyone's come out. Panthers work it forward. Farmer gets a 6-iron on it, sends it to the far corner. Nicky Furrick goes in, hits Cole. He's got it across to his fellow D. Oh, that's off a leg. Farmer just can't quite get to it. The referee nearly fell over trying to jump over it. Farmer's won it back. Spins and turns and sends it to the far corner. Was aiming for the net, didn't happen. Larry Lawrence lost his footing. Spank sent it in. They've sent it out. Fry goes down the left wing. Panthers get a stick in. They've worked it a little bit down. They've kept it. Cole, one-timer straight into you-know-where on Larry Lawrence.
Great block there by Larry.
Doesn't seem to have bothered him.
No.
Lindarger goes the long way around on Cole. They've tipped it.
Heads up here.
Traverso was steaming in. Didn't want to finish the check. Dimon can't get it past Tudin, but Panthers have a chance to clean out through Sertage, given away to Point. Wind up shot, stick save. Borgatello, the captain, gets it round the back, stick in from Sertage, it's squirted around. Lindhagen sends it the other way. Deceives everybody except Jeff Dimon, but then they do get a man to it. Traverso goes in. Traverso one-handed. Just got in the way. Good play, really. Good hustle. Dimmon's lies on him for a moment.
Both flopping around on the ground there.
Just having a little rest. They're a long way from the benches. They're not going to get there on the fly. 14:29 to go, second period. Panthers lead by 2 goals to 0. Great start to the second period, Dan.
Yeah, perfect start, obviously scoring that huge power play goal, giving us 2-0 lead, and then yeah, the boys have settled into the period well. You know, a little bit scrappy here and there, but you know, they're blocking shots, protecting Mika and doing a great job.
Rittner win the draw. Panthers win the puck back through Jason Williams. Scored 3 and 3 for Rittner in 3 games in the last round. He's on 1-1 so far for us. They tee it down nicely. Captain Brad Moran goes through the middle, couple of whacks from the sticks. He's got to the puck. He circles, feeds the front. Williams tries just to steer it. Spang with the long-range effort on the rolling, bouncing bomb, and it's over the glass. That's a penalty. 2 minutes for delay of the game. They're trying to argue it, but Panthers got the power play. Straight over the glass, 2-minute penalty.
Yeah, I actually saw that crystal clear.
Yeah, 25-59. Panthers have scored. They're 2 for 2 on the power play, Panthers, and they have a 5-on-4 advantage now. Goal scorer Carter comes on, leading the first line out there for Panthers with Nicky Furrick and Jeff Brown. Lindhagen and Dimmen will be joining them.
Race is still hopefully in decent shape, 6 minutes in.
Interesting. 3-0 would be sweet, wouldn't it?
Nice keeping by Dims.
Panthers keep it in the attack zone. Carter to Lindhagen. Lindhagen to Dimmen. Controls it well. Forward back to Dimmen. Dimmen can't get the shot away. Lindhagen shoots into the pads. Cole blocked it. You get a chance to clear, and they do clear. Beekman settles it down for Nottingham. Still 96 seconds on the power play. Dimmen comes from behind the net, brings it through the middle channel. To Carter, nice hands, gets control. Lindhagen wants it at the hash marks. They're trying to keep the box. Jeff Brown rips one and it's blocked away.
Great play there.
Great play to set him up. Carter backhands it to Nicky Forrick, to Dimmen. Dimmen. Nicky Forrick right across. Lindhagen. Dimmen. Trying to bemuse them. Trying to spin their heads so they don't know where the shot's coming from. There's one from Dimmen. Tipped. Brown with the rebound. It's loose in front of Killeen, and Panthers get another go at it. 3 balls for Tanner at the Coconut Shy. Back door. Nicky Forrick shoots. Pad save. Lindhagen shoots. Oh, he got something on it.
Holy smokes, what a save.
That's a highlight reel save.
Credit there.
Brooks gets it down the ice slowly but surely. Panthers got the puck back. Only 33 seconds on the power play. Different legs out there now. Lawrence has scored on the power play already. Farmer with a shot. It's in the lobster pot. He caught it. 26 seconds to go. Face off. Should be this side of keeper
What a save
Killeen.
there, Gary.
Oh, that was, wasn't it?
goal.
See it again. That's a Mika Beekman
Rebound
special.
pops out. Just a desperation. Throw your glove up.
That's a
Give him credit.
football save. That was a soccer ball save. Panthers have the puck. 3 seconds left on the power play. Steve Lee across. Jason Williams gives it back to Steve Lee. Shapes it for the shot through traffic. Tip goes just wide from Larry's stick. They're getting their man back. Mika's warning them. The bench is warning them. It's bouncy, it's in the air, and he gloves it.
2 seconds on the clock. You got to be aware of the guy coming out.
Yeah, very much so. Just looking across to see if the coaches are aware of it. 12:03 to go, second period. Just 2 seconds on the delay of the game.
Oh, geez, some great opportunities there. And either way, it's momentum to
Logan
build up.
McMillan's just warned Steve Lee to watch the game. Steve Lee drifts to neutral ice. Of course, if Panthers win the draw, they'll just want to attack 5-on-5. Blackwood jams it forward. McMillan goes to get it. They've got their man back. And they've played it up to him. Ahlstrom. Ahlstrom comes in and shoots. Mika makes a save. Net comes off. Keeper's in the back of players in the back of it. The home fans are getting desperate now. They want a penalty there. See what happens on the replay. Ahlstrom comes in, shoots. Mika makes the save. They keep it in.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if he fell into him on purpose and tried to take him out, but didn't. But I think the stick just got lifted and sort of fell in there.
Cloner was hoping to sweep some crumbs from long distance, but his teammate had chosen to park himself behind Mika.
Either way, Mika's fine. That's all that counts.
A little bit of a problem with the ice now. Referees can't sort it out, but we've sent on Luigi, the technician. He's not my bestest busy friend now. Klaus Ramirez, the guy who went to pick Alex Nikiforuk up.
Yeah, he's a fast driver right here.
He's got the skills. Oh, well, the old Black & Decker's done its job. We're getting ready to start again as play resumes just outside. Spratt's taking the draw. Fry on the left wing. McGrattan there to police him. Lindhagen turns and keeps possession for Nottingham. McGrattan plays it back to the D. Lee across the span. Spang back to Lee. It's waved off. Don't think Grazzi got a piece of it. He was going to win the race. McGrattan goes to win it for Nottingham. Back to point. Spang fired it forward. Fry brings it the other way. Oh, it was a deflected shot. Rebound, save. All came from a deflected shot that Mika Beekman managed to react to. 28:39 gone on the clock. We watch the replay. This first shot is deflected. Mika still makes the save, but everyone spins round. The puck's gone the wrong way, and they bury the rebound. 1-2. It's a one-goal game.
Yeah, I know it's going to be a battle. Not much Mika can do there. He's got to answer back here. Big shift here coming up.
Marcus Spinell with the goal. The work came from Alex Fry. On the vessel the way back in, Tudin, backhand shot, great save. Rebound comes to the captain, Borgatello. Hit from Dimon, spins him and frees the puck. Jason Williams, deft little feather, pass, one back, and it just didn't settle for Captain Brad Moran. Captain's action at both ends of the ship. It's just outside the zone, just behind Dan Spang. He had to reset himself. Nicky Furrock spins, chips it in. Brown throws it forward to Nicky Furrock down the right wing. Nicky Furrock across the face, off the boards. Hammered round the boards by Logan McMillan. Nicky Furrock brings it out. It's loose behind the net. Ollie Bedridge spins and turns and shoots. Oh, that would have been an early birthday present for the guy who's 21 tomorrow.
Yeah, great opportunity for him. Good shot. Oh, we're fine. We're still in great shape here.
Well, you know, with the likes of Strachan and Nielsen and Clark and Goodrich behind the bench, there'll be no panic.
Oh, no. Got a veteran group. We're fine. We knew it was going to be a battle.
Costner loses the draw to Brown. Panthers back door. Oh, Logan McMillan.
Great play.
Ollie Bettridge has to try and recover it one-handed. It's just squirted the puck out to neutralise. Panthers turn it back in. Brown does enough with help from Ollie Bettridge. It's right round. McMillan's gambled and won. Panthers have the puck. Clever play by McMillan. Back. Ollie Bettridge with the shot. Keeper doesn't know where it is. Pounces on it. It was like a hot mouse on the kitchen lineup.
Yeah, another great effort there. Good shot by Ollie. Yeah, give him credit. This goalie's making some big saves.
Panthers with their noses in front. We're just past halfway. Rittner have a chance to clear after winning the draw in their own end. It's with one of the Alstroms. He's chipped it up the wall, but only as far as Chris Lawrence. Chris Lawrence gives it to Andy Sertic. Like the man standing next to me, a Croatian passport holder and a former Croatian international. It's the first time we've heard the guy on the trombone. Interference on the puck carrier. I love that call, don't you?
I was just going to say good hit. Good rev out there by 30.
30-40 gone. Panthers on penalty kill duty. Interference the call. He's carrying the puck. Surtees comes across. He chips it forward. Surtees in front of his man. The guy runs into the back of him. The ref calls it interference.
That's a soft call, if you ask me.
He's definitely not calling the scoreboard, though, is he? Because it's a 1-2 game now. I mean, the ref wouldn't do that, would he? The referee would not call the scoreboard to try and make it interesting. That never happens. Panthers get it behind the net. He's giving him delay of the game because it went straight up. Dimmon's saying it came off another stick. You won't hear it. So they're going to get 1:56 of 5-on-3 power play.
Here we go. Here's the replay.
What a pair of calls. You can't really see on the replay. There was a stick in front of him, whether it hit it or not.
The linesman here coming in who called it.
With a bit of help from the Rittner fans. Mr. Trombone Man. Bert Camford over there. Cole steps in, shoots. It's off target. Logan McMillan gets something on it. It's in a hustle. It's all seconds off the clock. There's a lot of them left though. Spinell is in the middle looking for something. They've got the puck, they settle it down. Cole to the side of the net, Mika comes across, that stable door shut, battered forward by Steve Lee. Larry Lawrence was going to just bat it down the ice, took his time, sent it slowly and gives Panthers an opportunity to get 3 new sets of legs on. Lakovitz, Lindhagen and Span. The Panthers fans trying to cheer the team through a difficult patch. Puck's lost, sped out to point. Hofer across to Borgatello. Get it in low, Borgatello wants it across to Hofer. Couldn't tee it up properly. Still loads of time on this. Borgatello to the back door. Mika Beekman's trying to read the play. Back and forth across his crease. That pass is off target. 44 seconds to go on the 2-man advantage. Borgatello through traffic. Sticked. It goes wide. Kept it, knocked it down out of midair, got control. Borgatello fakes the shot this time, comes back the other way.
Great save by Mika.
Mika got a piece of it, it went upstairs, it hit the netting, but on the glass. Good block by Dan Spack. 26 seconds to go on the 2-man advantage. This could be the game right here for the GMB Nottingham Panthers. We're in the last 20 seconds of it. 15 seconds on the 2-man advantage.
Good job. Couple key blocks there. Some big saves by Meeks.
13 seconds to go.
Yeah, you're right, Gary. This could be a real big confidence and momentum builder for us going forward.
Logan McMillan's just passed the instructions from the bench that Jeff Dimon comes and joins the party straight away on the ice. Actually, it's Sertage that comes out first.
2D though.
Yeah. The other comes out 4 seconds later. He'll go on the bench for a forward if it's convenient to do so. 3 seconds on the 2-man advantage. Skips over a stick. We get 1 man back. Great kill by the Panthers. Shot through traffic. It's loose behind the net. Miki comes sliding across. 5 on 5. Panthers just need a whistle now. Get some fresh legs on there. Spied all the way around by Rittner. Thank you very much. We'll go to the bench.
Great kill, boys.
Unassisted. Super job by the GMB Nottingham Panthers, short-handed.
Good play all the way there.
He got in the way. I think it evaded everybody, but he just did enough, didn't he? Put the guy off, and Jeff Brown's won that one with a nice hustle. That came out. Linesman's noticed. He plays
offside,
it.
Nice. Oh, get a whistle here, face off, and let's regroup.
He's not calling it deliberate. He's letting them have it just outside our guard.
I'm sure we don't have 4D out there. 2 coming out of the box.
It's kind of them to send it round the biscuit and send it all the way around it out when we were desperate for a change.
What a kill, though. What a kill.
Super job. Penalty kill's been so good for the Panthers all season long. Dimon after a rest in the box. Brown. They got it down the ice. They just played that straight at Matt Carter. No control because the puck was bouncing as the kid tried to play it. So Panthers lead by 1. 2 power play goals. They came back on a wicked rebound and turned it in. Again, players stretching.
Nice.
Power play coming to Nottingham. That's harsh, but we'll take it.
Yeah. Usually works out or evens out in the end.
33-51.
Big kill here. Now let's go to the power play.
Tripping the call against bad guy Toffener. Second visit to the box tonight. Now Panthers put on a clinic for penalty kill. Let's see if Rittner were watching. He's kneeling on the puck, it's underneath, it works well. Malmstrom gets it down the ice. Both the Alstroms on penalty kill duty. Panthers forward, off the boards. Sent low. Brad Moran. Larry's in front. They can't get it to Malmstrom. Shot from Robert Farmer, back of the net. Panthers, mamma mia, are up by 3-1 in Italy.
What a shot by Farms. Hard angle too, give him credit, what a shot. He obviously put it where he wanted it.
Just one time ripped it, raises the stick in salute. Long Eaton's finest. Robert Farmer restores the 2-goal cushion for the Panthers at 34-16 on the power play.
Yeah,
We're 3 for 4 on the power play.
Yeah, that was obviously a huge kill there earlier on and give us some momentum there, and we answered with the power play goal.
On the worst ice we've played on all year for
great pass by Willie there to Farms. What a finish.
Great power play goal from Farms, Stephen Schultz.
Yeah, it was great break-in. Mo controlled the puck really well, and thought he was going to hit someone in the slot there. Gave it to Willie. Willie was facing behind the net. Farms did a great job popping out and was able to beat the goalie low blocker. So.
And the power play on this ice tonight, 3 for 4.
Yeah, they've been great. I mean, just watching this game, you can see the guys are dialed in and controlling the play all night. So.
Power play unit's doing well. What about the penalty kill unit there?
I mean, there's some big block shots. Lacko, Spanger, McMillan. I mean, those are the guys that you need to, do all the dirty work right now, and that's what they're doing, and we're successful right now.
Thanks, Stephen. We'll talk to you again before this one's over. Larry Lawrence steals it, tries to backhand it for progression. They've won it back through Spinell. Quite like having all these sets of brothers because you only have to learn half the team's names. When one's on, the other's nearly always on.
It's easier than the past 2 games.
Oh, it's easier than yesterday's with Dropper Greater Popoff and his crew. That's a block from Borgatello. Rittner bring it forward, he's 2'd in. Traverses on his left. Tries to stick it past Surtees. Surtees doesn't fall for it, he gets it back, he turns it across. Cole throws it across, hoping someone could get a stick on it, turn it on target. He wants it back, he gets it back. Bit of a snapshot, the tip goes wide. Surtees uses his glove and whacks it round the boards. See, the ice is so bad, even their players who are used to being here are struggling to keep their edges. It's chipped down the ice by Nottingham, it could be an icing whistle. It's waved off because it was slowing down, and so was Cole. He's a steady Eddie defenseman, the Canadian.
Yeah, he is. Played against him a few years, good guy too.
He can send that one upstairs. 3:50 to go, second period. It's 1-0 at the end of the first. Panthers made it 2-0 early in the second. They got one back, and then Robert Farmer on a power play has restored the 2-goal cushion. Super job so far by the coaches and the players.
Yeah, obviously finish off the second period here the right way, and obviously still got a long ways to go.
As Matt Carter is stretched beyond the line for the face-off and just backhanded it down so the D could get it up the ice. Icing the call though against the Nottingham Panthers. 3:38 to go, second period. Great job by Mika again. How often do we have to say that, Gangrene?
Yeah, I know. I think obviously, big power play goal, but really I think we credit that to the penalty kill, killing off huge 5-on-3, Mika 2 or 3 massive saves, and yeah, he's just continued where he left off, in the regular season and the last couple of games.
He's got to be the only contender for goalie of this tournament. I mean, that was a great save by Colleen at the other end, but Mika does that day in, day out. He's gone upstairs, deflected, face off outside. Although, Dan, I've just said on commentary, Patrick Colleen's wonder save when he dived across there. There's a high right real save.
Yeah, I think that's probably the best save I've seen in a long time, to be honest. Just sort of a desperation. Obviously made the first save, then to dive across. Lindy had to settle the puck and shoot it, and I was expecting the net to bulge, and there he was. And then Farms came down 20 seconds later and ripped one, and a nice glove save. So yeah, he's definitely made some big saves as well.
My money's still on Mika for the netmining duel. Spang lifts the stick of 17, which is Marcus Spinell, goal scorer already in this one. Panthers hustle and bustle and get the puck. Bradman gives it to Williams. Williams flips one into the far zone. Farmer gets there, backhands and slams it across. Forehand. Williams can't quite collect. Whacking at sticks, they've managed to hustle it forward with the D-man jumping into the forward line. Stick in from Spanger, bouncing around the puck, everyone stretching for it. Soft backhand off target. Clever play by the veteran Brad Moran. Everyone was expecting him to chip it down the wall. He pulled it back and sent it across to the D. Dan Spank sends it back up to the captain. Takes the shot on the ankle, that's a stinger. Borgatello's going to wince and suck air on that one. Joining the play, Sertage gets it in low. Dimmon's jumped in, he's backhanded across. Lakovitz can't get it, they've chipped it round the boards. 2:13 to go, second period. Tudin. Traversa goes for the return pass. Oh, that's a hit into the boards. What about the hit into the boards? I mean, you don't get a more clear boarding penalty than that, ref. And Dims gets up and he gets a call on a retaliatory basis when everyone's piling in. 6 of one, half a dozen the other.
Yeah, that was definitely a hit from behind on Dims there, and obviously, and rightfully so, he's a little heated there.
Team Nottingham Panthers, 6 Jeff Dunning, 2 minutes penalty.
Well, it's penalty kill to the end of the period. 2:01 to go.
Yeah, big kill here to finish off the second period.
Can't blame Dims for that one.
No, as they say, I think that's the little guy who's been running around or causing havoc.
Ebner's shot hits Larry. Steve Lee takes his man out in the corner. Pucks come free. Lindy just spins and fires it down the ice. The locks were flowing nice there when he spun 360.
Yeah.
Spin out. His little chubby red face. Trying to make something happen. 3 of them combined. Larry gives one a shot. Sprooks. Finally got control. Just spin out. 1:22 to go on the period. Someone was hoping for a stick on there. Fabian Edna eludes out. Lindy gets in front of him. Larry dives and pokes it forward. He's lost his stick, so he goes for a change.
Great effort there.
Totally accidental, just like it was on the keeper in the last game. Panthers halfway through the kill, halfway to the hooter. Trying to protect a 2-goal lead. Rittner take it round the back. Borgatello, the captain, never seems to get off much. He's trying to marshal things. Sticking from Lacko, disrupts the floor. Borgatello through traffic. Mika got it. Wasn't sure, but he went off the blocker and wide. Hofer, shot, one-handed. Lacko gets it down the ice, gets in front of his man. He's got Jeff Brown at the back door. The defenseman's, the D-man has fallen over. They hit Larry's stick and that got in the play.
Holy smokes.
It's always drama with the black and gold, isn't it?
Nice effort there by Lax.
It's chipped down the wall, now it's a foot race. Jason Williams wins it, shoots and Killeen saves. He doesn't know where it is. Hooter goes, big hit comes in after the Hooter. And now it's a cross check as well. The referee can't miss that action from 23. Simon Costa. Who does he think he is, the bodyguard?
Yeah,
oh no, that was Kevin Costner. Wrong brother. They've got to call one of those.
We had a couple little pass out there.
Corey's having a word with the ref. He's doing it with a smile. Corey does that.
This wasn't such an important game. I think it could, the wrong thing to be doing this.
Jason Williams was cross-checked at the Hooter. Well, Corey's made his point. And the coaching staff head to the locker room. We'll check out the action from the second period. And then we'll have the highlights from the game against Belarus Attirau, where Panthers were robbed. Larry Lawrence jamming home the rebound on the one that went right upstairs to the roof and back. Panthers get in, take it forward here. Lindhagen has his pocket pick, but get it forward to McGrattan. McGrattan shoots, save, cleared down the ice. I think this is the play that leads up to that big save.
So
here's the save coming. Look at this. Peter Shilton would have been proud of that in his prime.
There. If he would have one-timed that, but with the bad ice conditions, he'd have settled it down a bit, I imagine.
Stick comes in, that deflects the shot. That's why the rebound wasn't as controlled as Mika normally does.
Yeah.
They get one back. The Panthers went to the power play again. Robert Farmer just rifles it in.
Yeah, great pass by Willie and great finish by Farms.
Great job by the GB internationals from the Panthers as well as the imports. This is the one where Lacko one-hands it down the boards, gets away, and the D-man trips over Larry's stick, and that puts everybody off the play. He gets back to his feet, the other guy dives onto his front, and eventually they manage to snuff out the opportunity. Here we are, right at the hooter. Williams comes in, shoots. Keeper doesn't know where it is. Willie comes back. Guy just comes in and runs him over.
Geez, no friends out there, former teammates.
Oh, well, Willie said that himself in the interview.
Oh, exactly. Still, it was a little...
Guy does that, though. He's one of those rats, isn't he?
Oh,
Ring
exactly.
rats.
They got a
he
couple
does
of them.
that, and then they stand with their hands by the side and say,
the guy who took a little hit on Dims there. Yeah, I think he was the guy in the first where it said he jumped at someone else.
Yeah. So Panthers went 2-0 up. They pegged us back to 2-1, but with another power play goal. 3 out of 4 power plays converted. Panthers lead by 3 goals to 1 with 20 minutes to go. Remember, Panthers need a point. And the Continental Cup will come to the UK for the first time ever. Britain fans, but I think that applies to the Panthers fans to our left, Jeff.
Oh, exactly. The best fans around. And yeah, they've been supporting us all season long and obviously supporting us through this weekend.
So, we're in the mountains of Italy, and Rittner have a bit of a mountain to climb themselves. They're not going to give up. They're in with a shout still. But Panthers will be looking to consolidate and get through to the final hooter with the lead intact. And I wouldn't mind if we iced the puck for 20 minutes.
Yeah, either way, whatever gets the job done, right?
The ref was about to drop the puck, and the timekeeper's just realised, so he set the clock at 20 minutes rather than 36 seconds. 36 seconds would have been fine by me. Brad Moran to take the draw for the G&B Panthers. Sprutz gets it back to the D. Goal scorer Marcus Spinell is chasing Sertic. Sertic slams it round the boards. Truffer up. He's got it behind the net. And keep it in. Spinell's lurking right in front. Fry gets it round the back. Spinell's going to get it. Now Sprutz has taken his place in front of Sertic and Rittner in the middle. Sticks in. Great job by the captain. He's robbed him. He's hustled forward. He's deemed to be onside. He didn't quite have control as he crossed the blue line. Big hit comes in from Logan McMillan. Payback time perhaps was stuff at the end of the second period. Great stick and work from Dimon. Jeff Brown gets it down the wall, goes through, gets taken out. Looked like the same sort of interference play from the first period. Sticking from Ollie Bettridge, stops them in their tracks. Dump it on target, block it away by Mika Vietman as he concentrates. Panthers chip it forward, but it's kept in by Cole, and then a big whack of a stick comes in one-handed from goal scorer and part-time private detective Matt Carter.
He's a man of all trades out there.
He turns up as a kissogram dressed as Tom Selleck. If you've got a birthday, Ollie's booked in for tomorrow for his 21st. Dahlstrom can't control it, goes all the way down the ice. Home fans trying to get something going. Spin out, turns. Big hit from Nicky Foran. He'll be riding on pure adrenaline now. Panthers do well. Surtees ties his man out. Brown gets it forward to Nicky Foran, makes some room for himself. Chip pass through and it bounces and skips past Robert Farmer.
Nice look by Nicky there, just bounced over Farmsy's stick.
Well, you don't have to put the pucks in the freezer here. You just leave them in the back of your car. I noticed that if you park the car up at night and there's snow on the carpet, Borgatello shoots.
Oh, big
Beekman
save.
makes the save. Tufera shoots. Beekman gloves it down. Panthers use the boards and get it out. It's a foot race. McGrattan's got his nose in front. Tufera can't get there. Borgatello comes in, gets bumped. Puck goes behind the net. Lakovic comes out the far side. Can he get it back to the D? The Panthers poking it. Ricochets off a leg. It's a 2-on-1. Beekman saves, rebounds there. Surtees and Lawrence get to it. Panthers don't get it over the blue line though. Cole throws it in, it hits the body, it's loose in front. Backhand from Lee. Cole. Hofer wants it, he's not going to get it there.
That's a good break for us. They're pressing a bit as expected there, being 2 goals down. Big saves by Mika.
I will finish the little story about snow off your shoes. You get up next morning, it's still there as snow, nothing's gone in your car. Bit chilly. Panthers backhand off the wall. Forward and Brad Moran sends it further in. Jason Williams follows through. Cole gives it to Fauster. Fauster goes down after a little hit from Surtees. Dimon backhands it to Brown. Brown gives it back to Dimon. Approaching the 16-mile mark. Dimon fires it down the middle. Carter tries to swivel and turn it out to the wing. Stick in from Surtees. Fauster tries to get it into the corner. Take it round the back. Stick in from Dimon. Shot comes all the way through, but it's off target and hits the backboards. Ollie Bedbridge spins and turns. Panthers get a little piece of it. Matt Carter backhands it down the ice. Young Ollie, 20 years old for another 24 hours. Just keeps going. Great hustle and bustle. Dimon wins the puck, spins and turns, doesn't use the boards, and instead fires it across to Nicky Foran. Nicky Foran carries it past his man, chips it past another man. Still going, he's still got it. Hot knife through Italian mozzarella cheese.
The fast period, I don't think there's been a whistle yet.
Not yet.
Boys are ready to...
It's flying. 5 minutes gone. Off the boards, Panthers have a chance. Dan Spang chips it across. Lakovic latches onto it, goes past Borgatello. Lakovic on target, backhands it across, one-handed, nobody at home. Rittner break the other way. Ahlstrom across the point. Borgatello backhands it, nets off. Can't score when the net's facing that way, Jeff. The net's facing the wrong way. Boys behind me are having a discussion. I'll let you into a secret. They're trying to decide whether they should put their kit on to go on for the ceremony. What will happen at the end, instead of a national anthem, there'll be man of the matches for both sides, no national anthem and a handshake, and then the gold, silver and bronze medal and the best keeper, best defenseman, best forward presentations. Man's out with his big drill again, fixing the net. You can see him walking off now. Did all the work just off camera. Drilled a hole in the ice, put the pegs back in, put the net back on. So Rittner needs something and they need it sooner rather than later. Less than 15 minutes to go. Dan Spang uses the boards. Williams tried to tip it, couldn't reach it. McGrattan stretches a stick. Cole throws it to neutral ice. Traversa. Inside to Cole. Cole tries to go through the middle. Sticking from Nottingham. Little poke check. Williams fires it around. Steve Lee stretches and then throws it, and McGrattan lifts the stick and helps the puck on its way. 14:20 to go. Panthers pick it off. Out to Williams. Williams sends it behind Hoffer around the back of the net. Cole is bumped. Tries to win it back. Brown goes down. Gives him a little shot for his trouble. Gets away with it. Down the ice, icing's the whistle. Icing's the call against the home side. They've only got 14 minutes left. 14 miles to go for the JV Panthers to make hockey history. Face off just to the right of Patrick Killeen. He lines and didn't drop it. Now he's thrown the Rittner centre out because the player he wanted to stand a few inches further away didn't heed his advice. Carter's gone down in the corner. They'll get it forward. Shooting gives it away. Panthers have a chance to clear. Jeff Brown stretches and collects and sends it down the ice. No icing. Should have been. Linesman missed it. Now Rittner trying to send it through the middle. They're offside. Panthers with the puck. Referee blows too quick. Spinell and Costner. We're on the attack for Rittner. Everyone's a little confused because he loses control there. Panthers get it out. They haven't played it in the attack zone, so no one was expecting a whistle. He's a bit trigger happy, the old liner. Dan Span.
Minutes are going down, and that's all that counts.
Top of leg, everyone's stretching. Moran gets to it. Little floater across. Nicky Ferg sends it in. His teammates have gone in offside. They're onside now. Rittner have the puck. They bring it out from behind the net. He was wanting to play it left wing. Instead plays it through the middle. Costner shoots at thin air. Big shot comes in. Mika makes the save. Brad Moran gets the sandwich on it to get it across the ice. No one there. Trufura. Span picks it up off the backhands it up the ice off the boards. That'll be icing, but it goes through the paint and it's waved off because Robert Lakovitz got his legs going, got in front of the D-man, so they waved it off. They brought it back the other way. It comes in from Steve Lee.
Yeah, by Leasy there.
On Sputz. Lindhagen forward to Lakovitz. Lakovitz up the boards. McGrattan tries to get it off Hofer. Puts a stick in. Hofer falls over. McGrattan wins it. He's lost it. Hofer loses it. McGrattan comes in. Can he win it back? Spinell's just giving it to no man in no man's land. Neutral ice. Lakovitz send it in. McGrattan goes after it again. Has a look. Pass got to Dimon. Tip from Lawrence wasn't strong enough to go on target. Up. I had you covered, Jeff. He just hit the glass in front of Jeff. He wasn't paying attention. He's got a job to do, and he's talking to Greener. And I had a hand go up. And with that, he's off. He's rattled. The boys are going to go and put some kit on so that they look the part. Come a closing ceremony, which we so dearly hope will be for gold medals. I'll explain what's going to happen in detail when we get there. We'll leave the cameras rolling so you can listen to the announcements and what happens. The Panthers doing a great job. Oh, great attempt by Nicky Forrest. Wouldn't that have put some icing on the week of his son's birthday cake? If there's such a thing. I might have baked him a cake if that had gone in. Well, Audrey would have baked it. Might have iced it. Stick from us, takes it upstairs. Face-off's going to be outside. 11:17 to go. Panthers on the gold medal trail. A little bit of RG at the far side, Matt Carter and his opposite number encroaching. Panthers win the draw. Bettridge gets it back to Lee. Lee across the down span. Back to Bettridge. He loses it. The Panthers trying to win it back. It's across to the far side. Can Steve Lee get something on it? Ties Alstrom up though. Puck's underneath them. Steve Lee still hustling. Stick comes in from Matt Carter. Helped on its way by Brown. Carter takes it on. Long range effort. Spilled by Killeen. Carter spins and tries to shoot. Deflected, so it'll be a face-off in the zone. And by zone, I mean the attack zone. Corey Nielsen on the bench. Prowling behind the Panthers team. Rick Strachan. Calmness personified. 10 minutes and 49 seconds away from making Panthers history. Mika Beatman gives it to Dims. Dims squirts it around the boards. Williams tips it forward. It goes off a fairly high stick of Brad Moran. So we'll have a face-off in the zone. Feeling lonely now that all the boys have gone downstairs. Schultz and Greener and Jeff Waugh. We thank them for their contributions, but they've gone down so that they look the part at the end. I was hoping 5 minutes from the end. Fry. Big hit comes in from Brad Moran. Got the shoulder in there. Slowed them down, and Panthers have cleared the puck down the far end. Well, there's high drama in the afternoon game today when the team from Kazakhstan, Bebaris Atiro, scored with seconds left after pulling their keeper and going 6 skaters. And then in overtime with seconds left, they scored a winner. They also had a really big hit on one of the youngsters from Denmark, and he's at hospital at the moment. He doesn't know who he is. Well, Ebner kindly tips it, so there's no icing. Lacko couldn't reach it. They've swung it around, but Panthers have got it. Big Earn gives it back to the captain. Moran across. Span comes in and shoots, and it's just rises and goes over the crossbar. Lindhagen. Brad Moran is lurking with intent, as was Robert Lakovitz. Been a change on the fly. Spang's going to stay on. Logan McMillan's on defence. Brown, Bettridge and Carter coming on for Nottingham. Nielsen's been working all his bodies today. We started in the second round. They made us go to Jaca in Spain. We played a team of part-timers. A little snapshot from Brown right in front from Istanbul. We beat a team from Istanbul, Turkey in this competition. We also beat a team from the Ukraine and the Spanish team. Then we went to Denmark. Odense came through with us, but we were the group winners. And then here, Panthers are making something. Big happen. Carter with the shot, rings the bell off the post at the far side. Spang dances through and shoots. Killeen has spilled it again. Less than 9 minutes to go. Fans cheering the boys on, chanting, "We are Nottingham Panthers, we are number one." We were at the top of the standings in this competition, the Superfinal of the Continental Cup's 20th anniversary year when this one started. And right now we're going to have 3 wins out of 3 starts in it. And a replica silver trophy to bring home. You get a replica to keep apparently, and you can only pose for pictures with a big one, but it's not much smaller, they tell me. Steve Stigley uses the boards, can't get it past Borgatello. He's got another chance, stretches forward, gets a little bit of the stick onto it. Panthers have forced it forward. Guy goes down, neither of the the referee's arms goes up. They were looking for a penalty there, they didn't get it, they've given it straight to us. Andy Sertage, Nicky Forrest, hit from behind into the boards. I think he knew it was coming and he was allowing himself for it. Takes the hit, gets to the bench. 8 minutes left. Panthers lead by 3 goals to 1. Goals from Carter, Lawrence and Farmer. And some excellent saves from Viekman and a great all-round solid show. Great poke check from Brad Moran. Tries to dance through. Can't, but takes a hit and gets it lower. Well behind the goal line. Farmer comes back with it. McMillan, pad save. McMillan gets another chance. At least keeps it in the attack zone. Sends it round the back. Brad Moran's having a look to see what's on. Gives it straight to point. Lovely pass straight forward to Lakovic. Lakovic gets it across. McMillan keeps it in. Little jam shot, no backlift, got it forward. Now Rittner, time's running out for the home side. 7:15 to go as this attack started. Send it across and Cole has stretched for it and tipped it out of the attack zone. Tudin is rubbed out on the boards by Brown. 7 minutes now. Hit on the blue line from McMillan. Allowed the puck to run through and Panthers have a chance to clear it. Matt Carter lobs it up. Toffano gets it forward to Spinell. Spinell works it inside. Bob Cole joined the attack. Didn't get the shot away. I don't know if it was blocked or saved there. We couldn't quite see. Panthers trying to chip it out. Lindhagen backhands it down the ice. Too many men. Got to be. The guy coming on played the puck. Clever play by Lindhagen if he meant it. I don't know if he did. The wily Swede, but we'll give him the credit. Too many men. Panthers go to the power play. 6:33 to go. Boy, oh boy, mamma mia. They had to call it. The guy coming on played the puck before the guy getting off even got 1 foot over the gate. It was clear cut. Unfortunate for Rittner and their fans, but Panthers have a chance. They're 3 for 4 on the power play. Ice is pretty cut up now, though. Farmer got one, comes through, shoots. Ricochet off the keeper's chest. Shot just off target. He flapped at it with the glove. It's off the shell. Panthers can't keep it in the zone, but they do have possession. Spang to Williams. Williams almost comes to a standstill, but it helps him keep possession. Tip ball by Larry Lawrence, it's bouncing. They can't control it any more than Panthers can. And then they try to clear it, it hits a skate and they get another chance. Spang stretches. Puck bounces kindly for the home side. Farmer goes in, sticks go in, Panthers have the puck. It's across from Brown to Moran. Moran plays it back. Williams, nice little shimmy. Beats one man, dances through 2 more, has the puck beyond the goal line. Rubbed out on the boards, but he's still battling for the puck for the GMB Panthers. 5.5 minutes to go. It's cleared down the ice. We're only halfway through the power play. Time standing still for Rittner. Mika Viekman says, well, if you don't want it, I'll just leave it there. Because even if Panthers don't score on this, by the time it's over, there's only 4 minutes left and a 2-goal cushion still. Lindhagen inside, back from Nicky Forrest. Lindhagen to the front. Brown couldn't fashion a shot. It's just behind him. Carter, Lindhagen, Carter again. Nicky Forrest at the back door. There wasn't a seam to get the pass across to him. Carter, back to Lindhagen. Steve Lee fakes the big shot. Lindhagen fakes the big shot. To the back. Oh, it was so close. Beautiful feed. Nice triangular play. Carter out to Nicky Forrest, just off target. Last 10 seconds, they're getting their man back. But there's less than 5 minutes to go on the game. Andy Sertage, quite happy to let the clock run down as fresh legs come on. Sertage carries it down the right to the blue line, forward. Panthers tried to tip it. Linesman noticed no one touched it. Logan says couldn't quite reach it. Sertage says don't worry about it. Icing's the call against the Panthers. 4:21 to go. 4:21. 4 minutes and 21 seconds. behind Panthers and Glory. Face off just to the left of Mika Vietman. Panthers trying to get it over the blue line. It's loose now, they'll get a chance. Panthers working for it in the corner. And they've won it. Ollie Beckridge, he's had a fine game. Oh, they've stick-handled through, Tood into Spinell. Spinell shoots. Mika got it. Wasn't sure where it was. Tufaro off target, goes round the boards, comes out the other side to Hoffer. Hoffer sends it in low. Panthers can't get a piece of it. Backhand shot goes upstairs, hits the back of Dan Spang. And Panthers try to backhand it out. Robert Farmer can't get control of it. It's bouncing around in the snow. Tufaro on target, but it drifts past the far post. It's thrown into the right area. Oh, nice play by Lindhagen. Stick-handled his way out of trouble. Farms clips it off the glass and goes down. And it's 3 minutes left on the clock. European glory beckons the GMB Nottingham Panthers. Sticking was enough to spoil Spinell's attempt to get his second goal. Sprooks was offside, well, his teammate was offside when he played it, and Panthers are changing on the fly. Panthers bench, coolness personified. Well, you have to be cool in this rink, don't you, to be fair? It's hard to get warm. So, timeout being taken by the home side. So, their coach, Riku Petteri Lettinen, and his assistant Erwin Kostner are trying to instill something for a big push. They need, let's be honest and do the maths, they need to score not once, not twice, but 3 times in 2 minutes and 46 seconds. They need to beat Mika Vietman 3 times to take the Continental Cup out of the hands of the GMB Nottingham Panthers. Panthers fans on their feet, loud and proud. Draw goes back towards Colleen. Cole has a chance to clear, throws it all the way down the ice. Keep an eye on Colleen, it's icing, so they won't get Colleen off. The visiting fans taunting the trombonist on the far side of the rink, and the Panthers bench starting to stand up and lean over the boards on the far side of the Rittner rink. Panthers win the draw. Williams sends it round the back of the net. Brown goes to collect. It's caught up in the snow. It's caught up in the feet. Cole tries to free it, but does only as far. Oh, big glove save to deny Williams on the feed from Carter. If Panthers are putting the pressure on in the attack zone like that, they're not going to get him off. They need 3 goals in 2 minutes and 26 seconds. Here we go, boys. Here we go. Superb job by the coaches, superb job by Mika Vietman. Nicky Furrick came back, ended up taking the place of the injured Stephen Schultz. Big effort, off ice, and thanks to, in no small part, to great help from Rittner. Killeen comes to the edge of the circle. They still don't feel confident enough to pull him. Panthers chip it out. They can't get in, they don't pull him. Brad Moran sends it down the ice. 2 minutes, 2 miles for the Nottingham Panthers before they can rewrite the history books. The UK will have its first ever winner of Europe's Continental Cup. Up and off the bench. They still haven't got him off. 108 seconds left. The GMB Panthers so close to making history for both the club and the country. And Killeen's still prowling around near the blue paint. They can't get him off. They got the puck into the attack zone. They sent it in deep. They sent the man after it. And they still haven't pulled him. Now they're pulling him. He's off the ice. There's an empty net beckoning. Farmer has a chance. Have a look. Go for it, son. We've got a cushion. Tries to steer it down the ice. Didn't want to risk it. Didn't want to risk a telling off from the coach. 80 seconds left. Steve Lee wins it. Gets it down. They keep it in at point. It's round the back. Fry's lurking in front. Sticking from Spang. Panthers fans chanting it down. It's hit a stick. Lawrence goes back to try and spoil the attack. There's the little guy. Traverser being a nuisance in the corner. Pucks come round this side and it's down the ice. We're in the last minute. They've got him off at last. But that's going to be too late. They are not going to score 3 goals in 56.6 seconds against Mika Beekman. And now Corey Nielsen signalling he wants his time out. Nottingham Panthers on the glory road to a gold medal in the Continental Cup. In the Alps, in Rittner, 3 wins out of 3. No big conversations about goal differences and 3 teams being tied on 5 points and what have you. That doesn't come into play at all if you win all your matches. Mika Beekman goes back out. Timeout's about to finish. He's done an excellent job for the Nottingham Panthers. The Nottingham selections for goalie of the tournament were Mika Beekman, defenseman Jeff Dimon, forward Chris Lawrence. But the other coaches all get to vote as well. So we'll see at the awards ceremony who's going to pick up the trophies. The Panthers bench is to a man on their feet cheering this one down. 56.6 seconds left. I was there when Panthers made history with their first Wembley win, and now we've made a first European success in the UK. Last minute's counting down. Rittner still with 6 skaters. Cole, the part-timer, only plays in this competition. Can Panthers get it down the ice? Yes, they can. Can Farms hit the empty net? Yes, he can! Yes, he can! The Nottingham Panthers are the Continental Cup champions for 2017. McMillan hustled it down the boards and Farmer finished the job. 4-1 the score, 37.7 seconds left. Patrick Killeen will go back in nets. Job done. Panthers job done. The Italian job, it's done. Panthers are the Continental Cup champions.
And the Nottingham Panthers, scored by number 19, Robert Farmer, assisted by number 39.
Nails the empty net with 37.7 seconds left. There are Panthers fans looking on with a bit of a look of disbelief. This is huge. This is fantastic. This is massive for British hockey, and it's huge for the GMB Panthers. Lakovitz to the back door, hits a stick and bounces around, and Lacko can't get onto it. It's down the ice. Last 21 seconds. Sertic takes it back across to Dimon. Dimon will give it back to Sertic. Panthers are running down the clock. 15 seconds to the inevitable cheer from the fans to our left. Brown takes it to the far side. 8 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. They did it! Great job by the GMB Nottingham Panthers. The 2017 Continental Cup Championes. Mamma mia! Bella, bella, bella. Ciao, ciao, ciao. Okay, that's it. I'm going down to see the boys. The cameras will roll. There'll be an announcer coming on. He'll tell you what's happening. basically they're going to award some gold medals and a big silver plate to your very own GMB Nottingham Panthers. Thanks for watching, folks. We'll keep it going so that you don't miss a moment of the celebration. It's been a pleasure, absolute pleasure, to bring a magnificent performance from the team to you, our fans, at home and around the world. Congratulations to the GMB Nottingham Panthers, to the coaches, to the players, and everyone else involved. And thanks to the fans that have come out here, and thanks to you for watching at home. 2017 Continental Cup champions. The phone's already buzzing in the pocket with the messages of congratulations. And they're thoroughly deserved.
Ladies and gentlemen, now we award the best player of the team. Meine Damen und Herren, es folgt die Auszeichnungen der besten Spieler. Signore e signori, la premiazione dei migliori giocatori in campo. The prize will be given by Paul Rittner, Mayor of Rittner County. Team Rittner Buam. Number 94, Thomas Spinell. Team Nottingham Panthers. Number 20, Mika. Ladies and gentlemen, now the award for the best player of tournament. Meine Damen und Herren, die Premierung der besten Spieler des ganzen Turniers. Signore e signori, la premiazione dei migliori giocatori del torneo. The prize will given by Hans Dobida, life member of IIHF and tournament chairman. Der Preis wird übergeben von Hans Dobida, Ehrenmitglied auf Lebzeit von der IIHF und Chairman dieses Turniers. Signore e signori, il premio sarà consegnato da Hans Dobida, socio onorario a vita della IIHF e Chairman del torneo. Best goaltender. Number 20, Mika, Nottingham Panthers. Best defense player. Number 11, Dimitri Stepanov. Vaivaris Atirau. Best forward player. Bester Stürmer, Miglior Attaccante. Number 83, Albert Vishnyakov. Vaivaris Atirau. Ladies and gentlemen, the team leave now the ice, and a few minutes later we award the medal winner. Thank you very much. Now we award the team that wins the bronze medal. The prize will be given by Markus Rittner, President of Rittner Sport, and Paul Walter, Chairman, Raiffeisenbank Ritten. Bronze team, bronze medal wins Team Odense Bulldogs. Come on. Ladies and gentlemen, Captain from Odense Bulldogs, please. Second place and silver medal, the prize will be given by Mr. Paul Rittner, Mayor of Ritten County, and Thomas Rottensteiner, President of Team Rittnerburg. Silver medal, Team Bayberis, Attila. the captain, Weiberis Lateral captain. Weiberis Lateral captain for the trophy. Zwischendurch einen Applaus für die Athleten, meine Damen und Herren. Auf geht's. Ladies and gentlemen, the gold medal will be given by Mr. Hans-Dovida, life member of IIHF and chairman of tournament, and Mr. Reinhard Zublasik, vice president of Italian Sports Federation. First place and gold medal, team Nottingham Panthers. Ladies and gentlemen, I call the captain from team Nottingham Panthers, Mr. Hans-Dovida, will give him the trophy. Mr. Buam. Mr. Buam, please. Captain. Winner of the tournament and winner of the 20th edition Continental Cup 2017, Nottingham Panthers, Great Britain. Ladies and gentlemen, and now the national anthem from Great Britain, meine Damen und Herren, nun die Nationalhymne von Großbritannien. Signore e signori, l'inno nazionale della Gran Bretagna. From Kazakhstan, supporters from Denmark, supporters from Great Britain. It was